Got some fidgets from a friend. The package is from Melanie, but the fidgets are from Kyle over at Fidget Focused. Melanie is from EDC Fidget. That's their channel names. Check them out if you don't already watch them. Melanie, the packaging stuff. Okay. It's great. It's good stuff. But I gotta close my case. Okay. Okay. I love it. This is heavy. Is everything in there? Nope. This is a lot of stuff, guys. I briefly saw a thumbnail of, let's see, Kyle's video. No, not Kyle's video. The picture he sent in the group chat. And then I saw Melanie's thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Saw Melanie's thumbnail on my subscription feed. And I paused for a second and I looked over at my wife, not looking at the thumbnail. And I was like, do I watch it or do I stay surprised? Because I think all this stuff's coming to me. And we agreed to not watch it. So I'm going to open this stuff and see what's in here. So first, let's play with these. So these are just some like OG spinners from the first, I don't know. These from like the first fidget spinner craze. So it's not terrible. Better balance than the last one. Got the steel weights. Plastic cog. This is like a TPU. Like you see how it's got stuff sticking to it? It's like a soft touch plastic. It rips. Uh-oh. Buttons are a little wiggly. That one's not very good. Alright, let's look at this reusable bubble wrap packaging thing. Oh, it's a semi-quaver. If you haven't seen my video on the semi-quaver, go check it out. It's a magnetic, very unique fidget. That's basically what I like to do with it. I don't honestly pick it up all that much, just because it's, you know, it's not exactly my kind of fidget. But you can do some neat things with them. Okay, let me put this back in here. Kind of love this reusable bubble wrap. It's not trash. All right, let's just start chugging through them. Sometimes those are hard to open. Ooh, okay. So this is the Compiform Tesseract. Oh, and a Top F. I have a Top F that I need to do a video on. This one feels much better than... Is it over here? Yes, it is. This is the one that I got from Metal Toys to do a video. It's very stiff. I can't be fast with this one, really. This is much better. Still a little soft. I don't know like how much play there is. You see that between positions? How much... Sorry, I haven't been holding it very centered, have I? And even on this one that's tighter, it's still the same. So like, it's something to do with that mechanism. I'm not exactly sure on the Top F. Okay, let me put that here in this. Put the Top F to the side. There'll be a video on this sometime. Compiform Tesseract. I haven't had a Compiform piece in a while. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's loud. That's what I was about to say. All titanium pieces are just loud. Does it have exposed magnets? It doesn't. Okay, cool. Interesting. It's about like I thought it would be through videos. I mean, it's cool, unique, but show me a flow, you know what I mean? Like, super loud, piercingly loud. All right, we'll take a break. I can tell. Had a couple of those clacks there that got me. All right, keep that up here to the side. Let's go to this next one. So we got some Shiba fur. Is this one of the, yeah, these are like, this is one of the first fidgets. I don't remember what they're called. These are neat. Okay. It's another one. No, this is a top. Feels like a top. Oh. This is the top I made for Melanie. Oh, it has such a nice patina on it. Nice. Still got a lens right here. Let's see, let's set this up in frame. I was spinning a top. My last video. What is this telling me? What is this trying to tell me? Nice. So I guess Kyle is going to get to check this top out next, because I'm going to send all this stuff back to Kyle because it came from Melanie. Cool. We were talking about that. You do need to check out something for me, Kyle. I don't really have anything made at the moment. Modified buttons. Ooh. This is like one of the 2nd gen pause maze coin spinner maze coin thing. This one's made in all brass. Got like some blue and yellow going on. Got this wire wrapped bead. That's pretty cool. I used to want one of these. One of the 1st gens, I should say. Got to experience Adam Sherry's. Got some videos where I've played with them in the past. These are great pieces. They're really cool. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little loose. Since it's loose, let's take a peek inside. Show you. It's ooh, hang on. I got lots of Shiba fur. So it's pretty simple. It's basically a big button and a small button with a body, but you hold the body and spin the button. It's the opposite of a fidget spinner, where you normally, hold the buttons and spin the body. So yeah, like the back side is recessed here, so I'm spinning it from the front. So when you hold it, you don't interact with it, and that's what you do. Lanyard makes it perfect to hold. It's in just the right spot. These are cool pieces. This one's got like this blue and yellow finish on it. Kind of different. The size of the coin, it's got enough mass to it where you can really get a pretty good flick on it. Yeah, neat pieces. I like them. Is this? Maybe I should look at what was getting sent to me. Ah, an Ultim ATS Mini. Nice. I think Adam has one of these. This one sounds wicked. Oh, that reminds me. I think I need to send a bearing to my friend George. Ooh, and it's got the green screws. Nice. Very cool. There's not a lot of these out there. Makes a really cool noise. I've got the, where is it? Oh no, I brought it inside. I did the collection video yesterday and I brought it back in. Speaking of collection video, tops are spinning there. This one's still cruising. Gave it a pretty good rip there. Still spins dead smooth, good to see. Man, this thing slows down so fast. Just doesn't have any mass. One more spin. Still got 2 more boxes to open. This is fun. Yeah, I'll just leave them out of their places. What was here? The top was in there. This is the top F. This is the Magnus X or something. Okay, and we got some different magnets for it. So it's like the full stainless plates, slightly different style. Ooh, and this is like the magic something something with stainless plates. It's supposed to be just amazing. Well, it is pretty good. Dang. Magnets are a little on the weak side for what I like. Let's see. All right, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Top's still spinning. I like this plate, but I don't like this plate here. On the outside is what I'm talking about. Huh. So these plates do slide and function really well. Look at a light gap here. There's definitely, let's see, they're convex in just the slightest form. So I was able to see a light gap on the edges here. What about this way? Yeah, also a little bit of a light gap on the edges. So maybe the opposite approach of the wrapped, minimal contact, and it's only in the center for the most part. And now that I look at it, it looks like most of the wear pattern is on this center portion. Interesting. So yeah, these have stainless plates. Looks like it's got some kind of like bead blasted finish maybe. I wonder how I could wear these in. I do like this. It's really not bad. Very loud and clicky. Loud clicks, I should say. Magnets are a little weak. I wouldn't mind if they were stronger in the corners. Yeah, needs a little bit stronger magnets in the corners. Oh. Okay, let's see. Onto the Magnus Super X or something like that. I think I just tumbled some of the plates for Kyle. The exterior plates, the X part, like a titanium one of these. Oh, these things stick. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Mel, or Kyle. I think this is Melanie's. Oh gosh. Are these the weak magnets? And these the N52s maybe? Let me play with these real quick. I still got a whole another box to open that's the heaviest of all of this stuff. Maybe this is everything I'm opening right now is Melanie's. Okay, I think these are N52s. Maybe I'll swap that around after I dig through everything else here. Put those back up. Oh gosh. All I'm trying to do is a backside ladder down. Oh, they're stuck. Still spinning. Looks like we're at the end of the spin right here. It's fatiguing just a little bit so that the contact point is still stationary, but it's starting to stem hula. That's at least what I call it. Like you could also call it some form of precession or something. But it's slowly losing speed and gonna fall. There it goes, a little more. Precession growing, and there it goes, it's done. Man, that is a good spinning top. Melanie has loved it very, very well. It's a pretty one too. I kind of went all out there for you, Melanie, on a lot of the cuts and curves and stuff. I don't usually go quite this detailed on the one-piece tops. Patina is seriously looking great too. It's not even that old, and it looks just years and years old. Okay, this thing again. The plates have like this super soft feel. Are my hands like, why are my fingertips so dirty? What is that from? Let me clean my fingers. Use some harsh chemicals. Use some straight up Windex. and maybe just give them some benefit of the doubt, right? Okay, so that feels way better. I wonder if they were dirty and my hands were dirty. I think if I start sweating on them, they'll probably start sticking. That's what it felt like before. Oh. Magnets do feel just a little weak. It's got a super soft, smooth feel to it though. You know, because the plates are so flat and they have the dimples, so there is less contact than a flat surface. Oof. It's definitely a buttery smooth slide. Which is pretty cool. I mean, it's got a unique feel. It definitely needs stronger magnets in the corners. My hands are definitely dry right now. That's a good thing. Let me clean this thing too, since we're dealing with magnetic stuff here. This thing really fires. Yeah, needs stronger corner magnets, and also needs stronger magnets. This one's not super comfortable either. It's got like a, there's not enough chamfer. It's a pretty, I mean, it's a wide chamfer, but the angle of it is not steep enough to soften this edge right here. I can feel it getting a little, I mean, I got tough hands, but it's definitely not comfortable. Like, it's not hurting, but yeah. Oh, golly. Yeah, the magnets are just not quite strong enough. I'm just gonna quit saying that. That's all I can think about whenever I'm playing with it. And onto the last big box. Is this taped all the way shut? It is. Get a knife back out. Opened earlier. Did I say the name? This is the Todd Begg Mini Bodega. It's a Steelcraft series. So this was like a, made by Reich Knife in China. It's like a collaboration that they did. Really cool knife. Sold it, traded it back for it years later. Okay. So then this stuff is from Kyle, I think. This makes more sense. Get the packing stuff out of the way here. Cosmo X. Ooh, that thing I remember being cool. This thing also looks pretty cool. An Ultim. Okay. Lots of things. Wow. This is a lot of content. Wow. Okay. Move this up to the top here. He's in frame. Get the top, put it here to the side. Get the sliders back over here. Okay, Cosmo. Square Verk. Feels like a Verk. That is square. It's got the magnet spacing. He's got that figured out. It's got the same ergonomics. Whoa. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Sorry, had to close my case over there. Little bit of hair here. Gonna do some vacuuming before I package this stuff up and send it over to Kyle. Yeah, Square Verk's pretty good. Do you like square sliders? I'm sure this is a great option. Probably quite affordable. Alright. Did I have this in a bag? This is the only one not in a bag, that's right. Okay. And this came out of this box. So let's try to keep this stuff a little more organized here. So I am most curious about this. We'll do it last. Straighten back out. Work on the side. Let's do the Ultim 42 Cosmo mechanical. Okay, wait, does this just slides? And no rotations, right? I think we remember having this conversation. Yep. So, I mean, this is definitely unique. I've never experienced something that can move in these kinds of ways as far as the fidget goes. Definitely takes some effort. Doesn't just glide around. Probably be tuned to be different. But I mean, it is kind of just fidgety because it doesn't have a long range of motion. Sort of like the bubble from Metal Toys. Doesn't have a long range of motion. Oh, sorry there. Yeah, it doesn't have a long range of motion. So it can be quite mindless. You don't have to think about it, and it doesn't come apart. So it's kind of like a multi-dimensional top B to me. It's even similar in, I don't know. Yeah, it's similar in range of motion. I like it. It's pretty cool. Okay, keeping with the 42 Cosmos stuffs. This one looks like zirconium. Ah, and it's the same thing. Drastically different feel. Being heavier. This one definitely glides better. It's a chunky piece. Quite a chunky piece. Hefty. At least after coming from this, which just feels like nothing. Super, super lightweight. This is like 6 times heavier. 8 times heavier. Yeah, interesting. It's a multi-dimensional top B is kind of the vibe I'm getting. I didn't even know this was a thing, to be honest. Like, maybe we talked about it, maybe not, but I'm not, the experience I'm getting right now, I don't remember seeing on a video, so maybe it just didn't translate. I think I'm kind of excited to show these to my wife. She might like these. These are unique. Yeah, cool, Kyle. Thank you for sending those. Okay, still really excited about that. Let me put that over here. I just think these make a cool noise from what I remember. Let's look at the 01 Ultim mechanical slider. I recently looked at this in Peak. Osman sent me one to try out. I mean, it's got really strong haptics for being Ultim. It's kind of loud. It's definitely a little loud. Ultim slides pretty well though. Glides really well on itself. Quite smooth. If you're not familiar with the 01 mechanical slider, it doesn't slide as far this way as it does this way. I've never taken one all the way apart to see why, but whenever I look at all the parts of it, it doesn't make any sense to me why that would be a thing. But I guess it is, and I guess it's okay. But just something I feel like you should know. It doesn't go up and down equal distance. It's almost like it needs to be a disclaimer. Your brain wants it to be equal, right? Man, that is lots of haptics, lots of feedback. If you need a lot of stimulation, that's for you. I'm even just gonna put it back in the bag because too much stimulation. Okay, so this is YEDC, right? With the pig logo. It's supposed to be like, yeah, YEDC, there's the logo. Different logo. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see in there, right? So this is okay. There's magnets. Does it also have balls? No balls, but we have a track. Okay, cool. Oh, that's loud. Super loud. Crisp, clicky. Let me play with it, covering my ears, and talk to you about it that way, because this is honestly too loud for me. This thing slaps. It's like hollow, you know, with these tracks, so whenever it goes together, those cups, it really makes quite a loud noise. So you can pivot it that way. Yeah, this way it doesn't work right. And it would be really smooth with the balls in it. It's just a little awkward for me. And this plastic isn't the smoothest sliding on itself. Okay. Go with this one. Maybe I should have done this one next. Ultim, and that one first. Who knows? Whatever. Okay, so we got a mechanical detent track in the middle of this plate. Balls. Oh, oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I guess that's normal. This thing is not held together. I see. Oh, do I not see? Something's still off here. Okay. Ah, these are strip magnets. Neat. Oh, okay. That's funny. The magnets ate the spring in the ball. Now it should just... Now I understand. I mean, that's kind of cool. I love things in fidgets that retract in this way. I think I remember seeing this on AliExpress and I was like, Or maybe like in one of the smaller Facebook groups, someone shared it and was like, has anyone tried this? It's just one of those that you're just like, I don't know if I want to take a gamble on that, but this is not bad. Definitely seems like a cheaper fidget, like simple machining processes, Phillips head screws. Doesn't look like ultra premium or anything, but the function, and yes, Kyle, the tune on it, I would not dare change it. It is perfect. Man, I actually really like this a lot. I'm gonna have to maybe look these up and play with other materials, but I could also see, man, I see how the Ultim might be the best because of the retraction motion. Ooh, if you don't push it up all the way. I mean, it's pretty cool. That's my favorite so far. Alright, on to this guy. I've seen these, I think, also on AliExpress. I'm not even gonna dare pronounce. So is this one... Oh, okay. Maybe I haven't seen this. I have no idea. So are these aren't exposed magnets, are they? I don't think so. Yeah, they're recessed under this plastic kind of plate here. I mean, it works. It's a little large, kind of bulky. Makes some neat noises. The crunchy noises are... As you can see, I can kind of overpower the magnets. They're not super strong, but they're not crazy weak either. It's got the layout to where they're a little bit wider than they are, spaced wider than they are laterally than they are, I don't know, vertically. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. Words are hard. Okay. Pretty neat. Another free floating slider. So is that what this one is, or is this one of the mechanical variations of this thing? It is the mechanical variation. Something else I've also bought on AliExpress, because I'm forever on the hunt of a fidget that goes up and goes down and goes back down. My wife is kind of after something that works in that way. This is definitely pretty good. The tune is a little light, I feel like, for how heavy. Okay, yeah, this top piece is what I'm going to call it, the one with the X here that I'm rotating right now. It's got some weight to it. Like, that's a pretty solid piece. This one's hollowed out with the track on the back. This is solid, and solid with this plate. So it feels a little unbalanced as far as the weight versus the clicks it takes to move it. Not saying it's bad. I wish it was a little stiffer though. It's not the prettiest fidget in the world. The fidget's good, or sorry, the finish is good, and it's got like a, I think it's a, looks like it's been tumbled, yeah. Good tumble finish. Good soft stainless haptics, I like it. Yeah, this is pretty good. This will be one worth looking at on AliExpress for sure. Maybe I can talk to one of my friends in China and get them to source these for me at, you know, the much cheaper prices, not on AliExpress. So this one, look at the ergonomics. They're great. It's very thin. Some Shiba hair. Makes a cool noise. Made me have a neat reaction. I kind of raised my eyebrows. I don't know if it comes through on camera. It doesn't feel ultra smooth though. I want it to feel smoother. Can you hear it? Hey, it's got like a rubby, scrapey kind of feel for some reason. I'm not sure where that would be originating from. Okay, besides that though, good ergonomics. Maybe a little larger than I would like it to be. But it's a cool shape. Nice and thin. Good haptics, cool noise. Pretty neat. I like the finish. If it slid smoother, I could see it being pretty sweet, but it just got like a, yeah, it doesn't glide. It's got a frictiony sandpaper, smooth sandpaper kind of feel. Spoiled after feeling this thing. You know, it's got the 4 balls, so it just rolls into its positions. It's a great implementation of using magnets, balls, and mechanical aspect. Great balance there, great design. I actually I like this a lot. It's hilarious. So, man, a lot of fidgets here. Things, I know I won't play with that again. Or this, super loud. I'm gonna keep them organized. I don't know, I've just played with enough stuffs. Yeah, I probably won't play with this again. I like the Magic T3 or whatever more than this thing right now. So as far as this shipment goes, I'll play with that more. Put this back over here. This thing is basically a way better version of this thing, even though they're totally different. They both move up and down, but man, the traction and the smoothness of that thing is cool. So even though I was so excited about this, I can say that's one I'm glad I didn't purchase. This one going to keep out because I'm going to show it to my wife. Also going to show these to my wife. This one's probably going to be too hefty. She probably won't like it because of that. She'll hate the red. Gotta at least show the mechanism, right? This one's just sick. I gotta look it up or ask Kyle and Melanie where it came from. So yeah, I'll keep those out over here. Actually, I won't keep them out. I'm just gonna put them back in this box because these are all Kyle's things. That just makes sense to my brain. I can keep things more organized that way. Okay, got all that here. these from Melanie. I'm going to put in some sort of bag, because I don't like just to leave things. Can't stand to leave things out. It's all be fine in one bag together, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. That back over there. Put all those little pieces back there. Put the semi-quaver in that box. I'm doing even all this on video, so in case I get confused later, because I'm a little paranoid. Kyle sent me some stuff recently. You know, those plates I was talking about. And what is it? Also his top D plates to get tumbled. And whenever I returned them to him, I sent them to his old address, and we had a panicky couple days of, did we call the post office? Did we see if they show up? He called his realtor from when they sold the house. I ended up going over there and found it or something. Crisis averted, but I would just want to treat y'all's stuff well. So, got that reorganized. Those go here. All this stuff came from Mel. Let me revisit the Tesseract real quick. This will be my closing thoughts. And the last thing here, I've got, man, a lot of stuff on my hands. It's dirty hands. Sometimes these like lint or these felt things just hold a lot of debris. Sorry for the chair squeaks also. I've tried to grease it. I can't get it to be more quiet. Yeah. Man, I forgot to get a thumbnail picture. You know what? That's okay. I'll just take them all back out. I wish I got this thing more, but I don't quite get it. Beautifully made, cool finish. But as far as the fidget function, it's just not there for me. This top F is pretty nice. Yeah, that was my closing thoughts. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching. See ya.